I know I look like a tiny genius in a lab coat, but right now I'm drowning. Every folder you see around me, that's another decision, another spreadsheet, another urgent problem you threw at me today. I'm the part of your brain that keeps everything logical and under control, but even I have limits. When you never stop, I never stop. And one day, all these flying graphs and formulas, they don't look smart anymore. They just look like chaos. You see this close up? This is what burnout looks like in brain form. Behind me, every flying paper is a thought you refuse to let go. Every glowing chart is a worry you replayed 100 times. I'm staring straight at you because I need you to understand. Overthinking isn't productivity. It's like running on a treadmill that never turns off. I'm not supposed to live in panic mode. Neither are you. This is my office. Mission control of your life. Alarms blaring, screens flashing, charts exploding. Whenever you say it's just one more task, it lands right here. I'm tracking your bills, your deadlines, your relationships, your future, all at once. And still you wonder why you feel exhausted. There's nothing wrong with being driven, but asking your brain to be a 24/7 command center with no pause, that's not ambition. That's self-destruction with good branding. Look at how many things are flying at me. Work tasks, messages, schedules, decisions. You call it multitasking. I call it slow-motion self-sabotage. Every time you switch between 5 things at once, I have to drop, juggle, and pick up faster than before. You're not giving me more time, you're just tearing my attention into tiny pieces. Focus is like a muscle. Stretch it, don't shred it. If everything is urgent, nothing is clear, and I'm the one getting crushed first. Now we're at the drink counter, and you think this is harmless, right? Just picking a milk tea. But you've turned even this into a spreadsheet in my head. Sugar levels, calories, guilt, future regret. I'm running simulations like we're launching a rocket, not sipping a drink. Not every choice needs a pros and cons list. Sometimes, do I want it is enough. Save the deep analysis for what truly matters. I'd like to enjoy a sip without calculating the meaning of my existence. Here, you see your day the way I see it. Timelines, loops, branching paths everywhere. You make one simple plan and then ask, what if 14 different ways? What if I fail? What if they judge me? What if there's a better option? Every what if spins a new timeline for me to track. Planning is healthy. Obsessing over every alternate version of your life, that's how you end up living none of them fully. This is what happens when you obsess over tiny signals, like one short reply, one unread message, one small silence. To you, it's just a moment. To me, it's a trigger. Suddenly, I'm running full-scale emotional simulations, like, did I say something wrong? Are they mad? Is everything ruined? Overthinking fills in the blanks with the worst stories possible. You deserve better stories than that. Sometimes a pause is just a pause, not proof that you're unlovable. Here's the truth. I love logic. I love solving problems. I love helping you make sense of the world. But when you never let me rest, this is where I end up. Face down on the desk, battery almost dead. That's when you feel it too. Brain fog, confusion, stupid mistakes you normally wouldn't make. You call yourself lazy or broken. You're not. You're just overloaded. Rest isn't running away from your life. It's how you get your life back. Watch me stumble through these scenes. That foggy room, the spinning decisions, the emotional storm. This is what your inner world looks like when you ignore your limits. You can't see it in the mirror, but you feel it. Headaches, tight chest, racing thoughts, constant stress. Your body has been warning you for a while. Overthinking doesn't keep you safe. It keeps you stuck. Clarity doesn't come from more worry. It comes from less noise. And then there's this guy, right brain. He paints, dances, dreams, creates. I used to resent him. While I'm buried in numbers and responsibilities, he gets color and music and fun. But here's the secret. You need both of us. Your life can't just be spreadsheets, and it can't just be daydreams. When you silence him, I get overloaded. When you ignore me, your life falls apart. Balance isn't a luxury. It's the operating system you were meant to run on. In this classroom, I'm finally doing what I do best, explaining. Your attention is limited. Your decisions cost energy. Every time you say yes to everything, you're secretly saying no to your own clarity. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm trying to teach you how you work. When you understand your brain, you stop calling yourself weak and start working with your wiring. That's not self-help fluff. That's basic mental hygiene. Now look at me trying to meditate. It's awkward, right? I twitch, I fidget, I want to check 10 things at once. But slowly, the noise fades. Notifications, comparisons, pressure. For a moment, it's just breathing, stillness, and space. That tiny pause is where your real power hides. When you give me even a few quiet minutes, I can reset, reorganize, and support you again. You don't need a perfect routine. You just need to start with one small moment of mercy for your own mind. And finally, this is what it looks like when you and I work together. My energy is full, the data flows smoothly, and right brain stands beside me ready to create. No chaos, no alarms, just clarity and direction. I'm still the same logical brain, just not drowning anymore. And you're still you, just less frantic, more focused, more alive. So the next time you feel yourself spiraling into analysis mode, remember this version of us. I don't need you to think less, I just need you to think kinder.